Hey guys, today is October 8th. It is 1 p.m. and I am planning to go to the bookstore. And I have a lot of stuff to do before I go. So I'm going to dress my bed because I had to clean the sheets. Long story, there was a bug on it, so I had to clean my whole bed. Oh my god, I'm so close. I will not sleep on my bed if I didn't already clean it because there's no way. Also, and what I'm gonna try and get from Barnes & Noble is Frankenstein by Molly or Shelley. Is it Molly Shelley? Mary Shelley. And A Picture of Dorian Gray, or the other book by Oscar Wilde, which is like the, I don't know, something ghost. And the reason, you might ask, because I never read classics, is because I seen Isabella from Throne of Pages talk about it in her new video, and she was reading the Oscar Wilde book and Frankenstein. So now I'm interested. Now I kind of want it. I think I'm only gonna get one book because I'm not gonna get both, especially if I'm not gonna be into classics. I don't know if I'm gonna be into classics, so one of the books is definitely more on the back burner. But the one that I'm currently reading that I'm really into right now is Hunting Prince Dracula by Kerri Maniscalco. I'm really enjoying it. I'm over page 100. I said that really weird. And I've been annotating it, and I've really missed Audrey and Thomas's like adventures, you know. And I totally forgot how much of a badass that Audrey is. Not in like action form, but in like mind form, and how like she portrays herself. She doesn't need no man, and if said man Thomas decides to be a little sexist, she will say something. And also, 2 people have already died, and it's very thrilling. So yeah, I forgot how like feminist it was, but there's a lot of sexism going on as well, because this is in the 1880s, and you know, of course, women had no rights. So there's a scene where a bunch of guys were like whistling at her and treating her as if she is not smart enough or anything. But she proved them all wrong. And the next book, which is definitely on the back burner, is Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Neon. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. I tried reading it, it's not giving me the vibes that the first book gave me. It's not bad. It's just moving a little slow. It could be because I'm listening to the audiobook as well, so maybe like it's the girl's voice just not really grabbing my attention right now. So this might be on the back burner. I don't know when I'll pick this up again, and I don't know if it'll be like tomorrow. But I am like 100 pages in. But yeah, that's my reading process right now, and I'm just going to clean my room because it needs major cleaning right now. Peace out, Girl Scout. I'm about to go somewhere, but I don't know where I'm going. Well, I know where I'm going, I don't know when we're leaving, so. But as you can see, I'm a little done up today. Yeah, so yesterday I went to Barnes & Noble, and I didn't film after that, and I don't know if you could tell, but the angles were very weird. So, sorry for that. But I did end up getting Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I really wanted the pretty edition, but they didn't have it at my Barnes & Noble, so I was very upset about that. But this one's okay. It gives a classic vibe, you know? And I'm currently, because I actually started it, I'm currently on page 39, and we're getting a little bit into the, I guess you could say, the scientist that creates Frankenstein. I'm assuming that it's him, where he's telling his story, and we really start from the beginning, like when he was born, his siblings, his family, and it's not that bad actually. It's not like super dense, and I'm really glad that it's not super dense, because that's usually what I think like classics are. He's already talking about how his desire was to study more scientifically, and that he wasn't interested in like the family business. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually really understanding it, and I'm super glad that I am. I think that's a good one. Hey guys, so it is many days later and I just brushed my hair, so it's very poofy. I actually finished one of the books. Oh my god, I have a lion's mane. I finished Hunting Prince Dracula by Kerri Maniscalco. I think I'm gonna give this, I haven't thought on it, like I've been thinking about it. I think I might give this maybe like a 4.5. It didn't feel like a full 5-star read, so that's why I'm not going to give it full 5 stars, even though it was definitely so good. I really liked Audrey's character, and I forgot how much I liked her character, but I'm pretty sure I said that before. And Thomas Cresswell, I love how he's like, he's a little sexist. Doesn't realize that he's being sexist, and he's not trying to be, but I love how like imperfectly perfect he is. I really loved the Victorian aspect, the backgrounds. And honestly, I didn't catch it. I'm like, with these books, I'm trying to figure out who it is, because it's obviously going to be someone that you've like seen, that you've read in the book, so you have to think that it's somebody. And I had many different thoughts on who it was going to be, but I didn't expect that it was going to be the person that it was. And then the whole adventure, there was a scene where Audrey and Thomas both have a fear of spiders. I could definitely relate. Arachnophobia is a real thing. It was a funny scene. It was like I would never even go through with it after that, because there was a scene where she had spiders all over her, and couldn't be me. I really loved it, and it was really interesting and immersive and very easy to get into, and I loved the ending. The ending was so cute. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on this. Definitely the very Halloween read that I needed. I got further in Frankenstein, but I just didn't finish it. I think I'm like losing interest now. I wouldn't say that it's because it's bad. I just think it's harder to get into. It was harder to get into this book than it was in Hunting Prince Dracula, which is kind of an obvious reason, because this is a classic. I think I'm still gonna try and finish it by the end of the month. I have less than 100 pages left, so I think I could do it. With this one, it's frustrating, but also really understandable why it's frustrating. I don't know if that makes sense. We get a look at the main character, who is the creator of Frankenstein, who is the scientist behind Frankenstein, whose last name is Frankenstein, so technically he's Frankenstein. He is very afraid of the creature that he created, that has the same thoughts, the same emotions as a regular human being. I like how we're getting a thought on how his creation learned to be human. But the fact that the scientist is like so afraid, it's like, why? I don't know. It's that's what's really frustrating to me right now. I don't know how I'm going to rate it. I would probably give it a 3-star, but I feel like it could deserve like a 4.5-star at most because the writing is good. It's just my personal taste. I'm not hating it, not loving it, but I guess liking it. You know what I mean? I think I might pick up We Hunt the Flame next. I'm not sure if this is going to be in this vlog or if it's gonna have much thoughts on in this vlog, but I hear such great things about it, and it is on my TBR, but I think I might pick this up physically. I remember all the books so much better when I read them physically than when I read them on audiobook. And sure, I can remember things with audiobook, it's just I remember a lot of things when I read them physically. I have high hopes for this one, so I really want it to be my own mind reading it, so I might try it. So I might actually not even finish this month because I'm a pretty slow reader, especially if like this is a whole fantasy novel. At least the first 50 pages are going to be like world building. Yeah, so if you don't know what this is about, it's essentially where a girl is disguising herself as a guy, and there's this guy who is the prince, I believe, and he also needs to be ruthless as well. He can't really show emotion or else his father will disown him. So yeah, that's my reading plans. And as for real life, what am I saying real life? As if for like outside the book world, I got a new game on my Switch, Super Mario 3D. Is it 3D? Yeah, that one. It has like the 3 games in it, and the 3 of them are Super Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy. 3 games for like the price of one one Switch game, and you also can get like the whole soundtracks on them. And I think my favorite one would have to be Mario Galaxy. It's really fun, and it reminds me a lot of the Mario Odyssey. My second favorite would probably be Mario 64 but I actually played that like on the actual like Nintendo 64 because we have that in our garage, and I played it as a kid, and so that one's like a classic favorite. And then Mario Sunshine, it's a good game. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. It's a creative game. It's just hard. It's really, really hard. But yeah, so I've been playing that for like a lot, and then I've been trying to get back into Animal Crossing, and I have been. And I actually, the other day, I became a millionaire in Animal Crossing, which I don't know, probably everyone's a millionaire now, but so yeah, I believe my class is starting now. Oops, I gotta go. So, hey guys, so it is a lot later in the day. It's still the same day. It's just cold, so I put a jacket on. But I started We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa. I never say her name right. Hafsa Faizal. This is the name. I am actually really, really enjoying it. I'm only on page 23. Read 2 chapters, so one from the girl's perspective and the other from the boy's perspective. And honestly, out of both of them, I have to say that the boy seems a lot more interesting. Not to say that the girl isn't interesting. That's pretty interesting in herself. The first chapter, girl main character, who is Zafira. So she is obviously dressed as a man, and she is very close to this forest, kind of called like the Ars. That forest is kind of like, I guess you could say like a forest of death. In the book, it said it devoured men like vultures on the dead. Obviously, she's a woman. She's not dead. So I'm thinking, does that mean like men as in like the whole human race? Which, if that's true, then that's kind of like sexist. But if it's not, then that means that women can go in there. So I think that's why I'm thinking that she can't die from that. So I don't know. That's really like intriguing to me. Not as intriguing as Nazir. I don't know if it's just because I just read his chapter, but it's very, very interesting. He definitely has obvious daddy issues, but you can kind of understand that from like the synopsis. But the way that he's kind of like brainwashed he'll be thinking to himself, like, he hates what he's doing. He's kind of like, he's for the king, or like he's for like the villages and what they're standing for, but he's also ordered to kill. And he gets a bunch of thoughts that I believe are from his dad, because it just makes more sense. It can't be like him like contradicting himself. He's definitely in a tough spot, and he shows kindness. I think he showed kindness like twice, but it seems like he only shows kindness to kids. I don't know, I like his character, and I can already see that he's very like, he's a very broken person. He's got issues and layers, and I can't wait to get into it. So yeah, I just had to like update you guys and tell you how it's going. I'm really enjoying it. I honestly haven't heard one bad thing being said about this book, so you know, just to embrace those high hopes, I want to make sure that I am getting all the information that I can get from this book. In a way, it's kind of reminding me of An Ember in the Ashes, even though it's not really like that at all. Oh, I didn't even mention, the setting of this story is so odd. So yes, this is a fantasy book. I know I was like a little confused earlier about it. It's like, it's a desert, but the desert is snow. It's supposed to be sand, if that makes sense. So she says, okay, so essentially a long time ago, the desert used to be a normal desert, and there used to be a lot of magic in the world, but then a giant blizzard came, and I guess it took out all of the magic in the area, so now they're left with no magic, and it's really, really cold there when it's supposed to be really hot. Yeah, I'm just super excited to get into it, and I don't know how long, if this vlog is going to, it's probably not, I'm probably not going to finish this book by the end of this vlog, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm very excited actually. And yeah, that is that. See you later. Hey guys. So it is now Thursday. Sorry, I'm talking a little low. You know, there's people here. But I did finish Frankenstein. I just finished it like a minute ago. And I think I'm gonna give it like a 4-star. It was pretty good. Not sure classics are my thing. Really, it was like a whole battle between Victor and his creation. You know, like, don't mess with nature. He definitely deserved some sort of punishment, though this was a little far. One thing that I liked about Frankenstein, like the creature, the way he speaks, he has some sort of accent. He uses, I realize that he's like the only one who uses thou, and like uses like terms in like the thou and thoust, and you could tell that he's not supposed to be in that time period. And you know, he seemed to be more in like the Renaissance time, like he should have been, and then he was brought back to life. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I'm not sure I'll be picking up any classics soon. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on Frankenstein. I would say a 4-star. It deserves it. The writing deserves it, you know. So that's the vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this massive long vlog, and I will hope to see you guys next week. So yeah, I hope you're having a good day or night, and it's getting really close to Halloween, so I mean, if you've made it this far, which not many people do, tell me what you're gonna be for Halloween, or what you're gonna do for Halloween, or if you're gonna do anything because of COVID, you know. But yeah, just, I don't know, let me know. So yeah, I will see you guys later, and peace out.